All right, I'm here talking to Ricky Best from Holley. Ricky came down to help us out with our fuel system on our Week to Wicked C10 build presented by CPP. Ricky, I see a bunch of fittings, some line, a pump, all kinds of stuff. Why don't you tell me a little bit about our fuel system here?
Yep, this is just yet another offering from the family of Holley brands. So this is a few parts from our Holley fuel system line, a few parts from our Earl's hose and plumbing line. So what we've got here is we've got our retrofit drop-in fuel tank module. This is, we got 3 different versions of this. You can get one that comes with a 255 liter per hour pump. We got one with a 450 liter per hour pump for up to 850 horsepower. And then we also have a returnless design as well.
Cool.
As you can see on this one, it's got the 3 ports here, and this is the return style. So you have your feed and then a return line and a vent here. So we've got that. I think we also tossed in one of our 12-848 fuel pressure regulators.
You did.
That'll help us keep the pressure under control. We've got a 100 micron pre-filter here. The post filter is on the truck, and then of course you've got some of our PerformaFlex braided steel line. This is a synthetic rubber hose with an inner braid lining, and then it's molded to an outer braid that's good to about 1500 psi.
Wow.
And then we mate that up with some of our AnoTough fittings here, which are type 3 mil-spec black hard anodized. This is the highest quality plumbing in the market you can get.
Very cool. And these are all AN, everything throughout the build is AN fitting,
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, everything throughout the build is AN. And I should also mention too that when you get one of these drop-in retro fuel tank modules, you also get our patented Hydromat. This is a neat little thing that we released at PRI just a couple of years ago. This thing acts as a few different things. It is a 15 micron pre-filter that attaches right to the pump. It is also a fuel reservoir and a fuel pickup all in one. So through surface tension and wicking, any portion of this mat that's touching fuel in the fuel tank would be drawing fuel into the mat. So it allows you to basically get every drop of fuel in the tank.
That's very cool, Ricky. Now, I know they use these in a bunch of different sanctioning bodies and racing and stuff, ARCA and some other things. How are they utilizing this for what they need?
That's right, Ryan. We actually had the ARCA guys test the first design of this mat for us. That's a situation with those race cars where they have to maximize every ounce of fuel that's in the fuel cell. They end up using very complicated, very expensive fuel systems where they have fuel pumps in the corner of every tank, what we call lift pumps, and then foam and baffles. By moving to a Hydromat type design, they are able to remove all of those fuel pumps, get that savings, put a Hydromat in there, and still use every drop of fuel that's in the fuel cell.
That thing spans the whole bottom of the tank and picks every last drop up. Well, very cool. What do you say we throw a couple ends on some lines and wrap up our fuel system?
Let's do it.
All right.